Hi, good evening, guys, and welcome to Are You Brave Enough? I'm Andy, your standing host for this evening. I'm sorry we're a little bit late getting started. We had a technical issue, so we're just going to get crack on and get started. I'm going to bring Dan straight in, and we're going to get over to Ames, who's investigating a secret location. So we're just going to bring Dan in. Hopefully, he'll be in very, very soon.
Good evening.
Hey, Dan, how are you, mate?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad at all, mate. How's your day?
It's been all right. Been working. Got home from work. Saw Archie.
Yep.
He needs a bath. Come and
Why
saw
does Archie
you.
need a bath?
Well, I'm assuming he had lots of fun earlier on his walk and found the most delicious of smells to roll in. And for those that are dog owners, they'll know the most delicious of smell. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, well, as you know, Amy's out at a secret location. She's out at an absolute cracker. Are you ready? Should we bring her in?
I think so. Why not?
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look.
Hi.
Hey, Amy. How are you?
Okay, how are you? Good, thanks.
Yeah, I'm very well. I'm very well. Actually, I like this studio job a little bit better rather than the cold one. To be honest with you, it's quite comfy.
It is, especially you got a nice cup of tea in front of you.
No, I haven't got that actually.
Looks like a beautiful evening there, by the way. You have
it's absolutely stunning.
It looks amazing.
It is. It's stunning here. It's absolutely beautiful.
So, who you got in your crew tonight?
Tonight, I have Ant, and he's part of the Midlands crew.
Hey, Ant, how you doing, buddy?
Bit tired from last night, but all good. Other than that,
of course.
Yeah, we was out investigating last night. Yeah, we was at the Four Crosses last night.
How was that?
It was amazing, absolutely amazing. It was a good night.
That's
and the guests were absolutely. Yeah, the guests were brilliant as well, full of good energy and that lot. So it was brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. The building never lets me down.
No, it's a beauty that is. It for people like us that like the ghost hunting, the investigation, that place looks just absolutely picture perfect for an investigator, straight from the word go, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So, what can you tell us about where you are, or what can't you tell us about what you are? What are we hoping to pick up tonight?
Well, I am not going to tell you anything about the location, even though a lot of the Midlands investigators and Tamworth investigators will know where it is as soon as they see it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay,
that's why I don't really want to say too much.
What we can say in a minute is it's basically a pile of old bricks.
Well, is it not finished?
In progress.
Yeah, no, definitely. All right. So, what are we doing? Are you going to take us walkabout and see what the people are going to pick up?
Yeah, we can do. Right, we're standing right in front of something, an archway. So, if Ant comes out of the way, the other way, give me them. That way. Look, can you see that?
That is pretty impressive.
It looks like something from Men in Black.
It does, doesn't it? As you can see, it goes all the way round, and there's a bit of an old chimney over there and that lot as well. So beautiful. It's absolutely stunning.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, right, guys. So what are we picking up? What are we feeling? What are we sensing? It's Ricky, Kay, Isabella and Jill. Evening, guys. Thanks for joining us as always. Thank you. What are you picking up? Linda said she obviously knows.
Yeah, Lynn knows where it is, right? And if you look over there, right, there's a story. I don't know if you can see it from there, but over the road there's a bus stop, and there's a very interesting story about the bus stop as well.
Okay, interesting. Brilliant. Right, so Karen Fortune, evening Karen, has said chanting prayers. So I think we're off to a
Okay.
good start.
Okay.
Ricky has said priests.
Okay.
That's really, really good. Hi, Sandra. Evening. Thanks for joining us. Lisa has just said great location, so she must know where it is. So, yeah, brilliant. It does look really, really good. I wish I was there, to be honest with you. So it's priest relevant.
It really is an amazing location.
Brilliant. Okay, Isabella is saying
we could
priest.
say that. We could.
Okay.
I think
Isabella is saying.
I wouldn't exactly say male.
They were.
They were around, but they weren't prevalent here.
Okay.
I don't believe they were.
Yeah, Isabella is saying priests or nuns.
Okay, yeah, I can go with the nuns.
And Chloe Needham. Hi, Chloe is saying monks walking around carrying Bibles.
Okay.
Really, really good.
Have we got
Sandra?
any dates? No, we could do. If there's any dates, that'd be quite interesting, and actual names as well.
I want dates and names. Otherwise, I'm redundant this evening, basically.
Yeah, we're going to get it. Sandra Shrimpton. Hi, Sandra is saying hangings.
Okay.
And Julie Connolly. Hiya, Julie. How you doing? An old monastery. Really, really good. Ricky is saying battleground also, so that's an interesting one. What are you picking up there, Ricky? Sort of like warfare or something? Ah, great. First date, Dan. 1700s.
Oh.
From memory, I know that's a good sort of century.
Good century, is it?
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty good. Laura Hawkins, no, there's no problem. You're late. It's just glad you're here. Thanks for joining us.
Cool.
Brilliant. Kia Lee, hi mate. How you doing? 15th century church.
Okay.
I always get my.
What we need is some names.
15th century, 1400s, isn't it? I always get them mixed up. Yeah.
Yeah. What we need is some really. We need some names. That's what we need. Some names.
Okay, right. So here we go. We got some good names coming forward. So we've got Chloe Needham is saying Friar Thomas.
Friar Thomas.
Okay. Karen Fortune's given a year 1841. Very specific there. Really nice, good one. And she's given the names Maria and Anna.
You need to be this side.
Which is really good. Sandra's also getting Thomas, so that's really interesting. Hi, Teresa, how are you? Okay. David Fiddler. Hi, David. Glad to have you there. He's getting witches, so that's really quite good. Looking forward to seeing you at the Judges' Lodgings in October, November time, David.
Do you know what? Witches is good. Keep going with the witches.
Is it?
Yeah, witches is very good.
David, I'm not sure if you just heard that, but Ames confirmed that about the witches. So we'd love to see if you get some more about that, if that's possible. Yeah, that's really, really good. Evening, Danny. Thanks for joining us. Julie Connolly.
You're welcome. Always happy to be here. Oh, you're talking about Danny Atkins. I've thrown him off. I threw him off then. He's like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Julie Connolly's surname Rushkin. Does that mean anything? Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Where are we? Julie. Hi, Julie.
David, we want you to work on that witches thing a little bit more if you can, buddy. If you can, tell us what else you're
Absolutely.
getting. Veronica Willard. Hi, Veronica. 1800s. That's another year, so that's good. Karen Bradshaw. Good evening. How are you? And Jill Page. Hi, Jill. Cartwright and Edward.
Cartwright and Edward.
Edward is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's really good. Hiya, Jenna. How are you? K. John is getting Rupert. Was it something I said to Dan as he left?
No, Archie was moving his bowl all around the place. So I was like, let me just move his bowl so that he doesn't keep making loads of noise.
Oh, bring him on. Bring him on.
Yeah.
No, he's eating his food now.
Bless him.
I can't get too close to him. He absolutely stinks.
Right, so great. Ricky is getting satanic rituals, and I'm also feeling he hasn't put anything after that, which I can't see. What are you feeling, Ricky? Isabella is getting the colour white for some reason, and
Okay.
Laura was said
That's
that she
really
was going
relevant,
to
though.
That
she
is
was going to
really
say
relevant,
Edward
yeah.
as well.
The colour white is really
What, the colour
relevant
white?
as well. Yeah.
White is very good.
Brilliant.
Edwards, we've already said that's good. Which bit is
Okay,
very
that's
good?
Karen Fortune is saying, is there a well nearby?
I'm not sure about a well,
Yeah.
but there is a secret tunnel.
There was a well at some point, but that's been lost in history, so no one actually knows exactly where it is
I
now.
would say I would say that's pretty good though.
Yeah, and there's
I would say
also there was also a cart pool here as well.
Okay, great. Right, Di's joined us. Hi, Di, how are you doing? Veronica Willard has just said, I get 18 nuns for some reason. I'd like to know what that's all about. And if that backs
okay.
out,
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
I'd love to know a little bit more about that, Veronica. Share a little bit more. What's the stuff you get?
Yeah, please. Jill was saying she feels like there was a cult around there. Isabella is saying pagan things. Right. Linda is saying, tell Amy to ask for Sister Mary and Sister Bridget.
Okay. If Sister Mary or Sister
You can
Bridget
finish.
is here,
You
could
can finish
come
your sweet
forward?
first.
Oh no, tell me about it. I've not had no dinner yet. If Sister Mary or Sister
Sorry, I
Bridget's
interrupted
here,
you.
could you please come forward and come and interact with us, please? When you come closer and interact with us.
I'm getting the feeling that Lynn's got some inside information there, so I'd like to know a little bit
Then
more
we'll
about
probably definitely have inside information on that.
that. Yeah, definitely. Right, Di says Craig says Romans. That's really, really good. And
Ooh.
Ricky says, I have to admit, I'm feeling all sorts. That place feels very, very active. So that's really, really good. Veronica's back again, and great. Yes, white ladies, but nuns didn't wear white.
Wear white.
Danny, make any sense?
Yes,
Didn't
white
wear
ladies,
white.
but nuns didn't wear white. So maybe she said about white earlier on, but she said about 18 nuns, didn't she? And then maybe
Yeah.
it's 18 white ladies, but nuns didn't wear white. But she said 18 nuns because that was how she saw it.
Yep. Yeah. Do you know what? I really, because that's such a specific thing. I really hope that's like we can find out some more about that. To be honest with you, Di saying
Definitely.
White Willow.
Okay.
Julie Connolly, Martha, early 20s, not got any more information as yet. Be interesting to see what else you get around that. To be honest with you, Laura Hawkins, the name Michael.
Okay.
That's really, really good. Sandra White, hi, how are you? And she's also Laura's getting the name Louise. Chloe Needham
Nobody's
is getting
come up with the
rosary
main-
beads.
Oh. Okay.
What?
No, it's all right. I thought you were going to say something then.
Oh, okay.
I was all excited then.
Yeah, I am going to say something. Rosary beads being blessed with sage and other herbs.
Okay.
And
I think that would make sense for this area.
Okay, great. Di is saying the woods in the rear holds a burial ground. I'm really getting to like this place.
Yeah, well,
now,
we're going to be
honest with you.
walking into the woodland a little bit very soon anyway, once we've finished in this area. So.
Right, okay. Okay, Ricky's just acknowledging that Sandra, part of the Scooby Gang, is in the house. Great to see you guys.
Woo-hoo.
Lovely to have you with us. Lynn saying, yes, investigated there many times with Jenny and the team. So, yeah, you guys know all about that. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Di is saying Roman baths. Oh,
Okay,
Veronica, you're saying, yes, you're confused too. No, we need you to keep that train of thought because
Veronica,
he was on to something, to be honest with you.
Definitely keep that trail of thought. Be good to know if you're getting any dates connected to it and just a bit more information about the nuns and the white connection. So there is something that is significant that you're probably not too far off of, but just try and connect a bit further and see if you can come up with anything else because that'd be amazing.
Over there.
I can't give away anything. That's the problem. You know
No,
how
that's
I know,
that's
it's
all.
job
difficult.
is, Andy.
No, that's it.
Ames sits here every week with me, and she sees me
Yeah.
like, "What do I do? How do I say this stuff? You don't give me an easy job."
No.
This is why we love you,
I
Dan.
must admit though, Danny, I feel like I want to share a pair of headphones to be part of the crew tonight. Do you?
I'd love to. I feel like if I get a headphone, put it in this ear, you take the other one out, we
Yeah.
can make it look like we're sharing headphones. My headphones
Yeah.
all the way
I
out
think
there.
he should. I only wanted the headphones so I didn't get earache, and he stole one off me. It's not my fault.
To cut me out. That's fine.
Shut up, you.
Yeah. Right, let's get back to these comments. Right, some good stuff coming forward here. Right, so David Fiddler again about the witchcraft. Yeah, so more about the witchcraft there. David, keep it coming, buddy, because that's really, really quite good. So
Someone else said earlier about
right.
there is also a fish pond that isn't too nearby, which would also be like a well water-based connection as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a carp pool. That's where they used to keep the carp, and they used to eat the carp, basically.
Oh wow. Okay, that's good. You guys are getting some really, really good stuff.
Up around obviously something quite specific, because it's really easy to talk about water and then make a connection with water, but there's a specific story that's connected to that water as well. See if anyone picks it up in detail,
Okay.
not just use the word that is most relevant with water. Love some detail.
You're so pushy. Right, so
I just, I ask for a lot. I just want to make my job worthwhile for the next hour.
Yeah, no, that's right. Right, so now things are hotting up because Jill is getting. Was there a massacre there? So I'm liking your thinking, to be honest with you. And Sandra is saying Hannah or Anna. That's good, I think. Okay, John, fan friggin' tastic. Was there a mass murder there of the nuns? Actually, I must just explain that Kate, one of our team members, and her favourite thing to say is fan friggin' tastic. So, evening, Kate. So was there a mass murder there of the nuns, Dan? Does that make any sense?
I can't find mass murder of the nuns at the moment, but let me continue looking.
Now this is interesting because Isabella Fellows is saying ghost. The white woman is a ghost, I think. So that's quite good. Yeah. Are you near the woodlands yet?
No, we've not walked down there yet. We've at the other part of the other building.
Okay, because I've got some good news for you. Because Lynn Bishop says the woodlands has an evil spirit in there.
I know they do.
Yes.
We already know that.
The woodlands that was in the shot earlier, though, sorry, is not actually part of the woodlands. That's a abandoned railway line that we can't get to. The woods are in the opposite direction, but it does make sense.
Yeah, okay, that's really, really good. Laura Hawkins is saying, is there a stone staircase or steps nearby?
No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay.
We'll probably start walking down
so
towards the woodlands.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. If you don't come back, we know that the evil spirit has got you.
I'm the scariest thing in that
this is
wood.
getting good because she's just said Jill is saying 1640-ish.
Okay.
Any traction on that, Danny?
1640-ish. There are some good dates. We've got some dates that are coming through.
Yep.
It's not too far away, so keep working with around mid to late 1600s and see what you're picking up. See what you're getting.
Okay, so Isabella Fellows, are they white nuns? So that's good. David back in the house.
I want to go back a bit. Just want to go. I don't know if I missed it. Did I miss it, or are you getting to it? Di mentioned earlier. Where has it gone? Maybe it was further up. Maybe it was further down.
Was it the Catholics and English heritage? Is that
I don't know if we're further down or further up. Di mentioned Augusta.
Oh, right. This is where the carp pool used to be. Right there, where all the trees are.
Okay,
Right.
interesting.
So, and it was quite a big one actually, because it went all the way down there and it come all the way across over to here.
It's massive. You didn't get to
It
Di's
is
comment
huge.
yet.
What, Augusta?
Love to know a little bit
Okay.
more about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Veronica Willard said, "Is there a graveyard?"
Not there's another church and a graveyard nearby, but there's no graves here.
Okay.
Even though
Okay. Well,
a
yeah, that's
body
pretty
was
good
buried, even though a body was buried here, but it had to be moved. So
though. Okay. Why was that? Do you know?
yeah, I know what it was, but I'm not going to say nothing.
You're going to make the guesswork a lot harder. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got to do the job
So
properly.
Lynn Bishop has. Yeah, no, you have. Lynn Bishop has said Red Cross nurses are very prevalent there. So that's really, really
Okay.
good. So that's brilliant. Craig said Romans would have settled there. David Fiddler's come up with a date, 666. Thanks for that, David.
Right, we're heading in towards the woodlands now. So
See if anyone gets anything.
yeah,
From
but
literally here.
this around this area is quite prevalent as well, that people pick things up here. So if anyone pick anything up just here, would be great.
Okay. Veronica Willard is coming up with the name Charles. And David is saying Macbeth.
Charles is good.
Kay is saying a little bit further.
Macbeth.
Is it?
I don't know about Macbeth.
Yeah.
Don't know about that.
Okay. Charles is good. Veronica, you're doing really well tonight. What else are you getting with
What do
Charles?
you know,
You're getting some
Veronica?
good stuff, actually. I think you're a little bit on fire. Yeah, you're on fire tonight. So that's really, really good. Kay John is saying, was it used as a hospital for a time? That's really good.
Very good. What do you
walking
know?
Is there a yeah? Jill is saying. Jill is saying, is there a bridge that collapsed, possibly over water?
We're coming close to water.
Julie Connolly is saying, I'm seeing
I
it.
don't know about a bridge.
Okay. Julie Connolly is saying, I'm seeing a communion. That's really, really good. David Fiddler has given the date 1689. And Jill Page is saying, be careful in the woods, Amy. Actually, I'm not going to tell her that because we want to see something happen.
Yeah, keep going, Ames. You're okay.
Only joking.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I've walked through these woods on my own
completely.
before.
We've heard it's completely safe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky is saying he's just got a really sharp stabbing pain in his stomach.
Okay.
Is that relevant? Is the stabbing pain? Anything like that happened there?
Just having a look.
It's relevant in.
Oh, we've lost Amy. So we're getting some good stuff here, Danny. Actually, to be honest with you, so just looking at
really good names coming out. The stuff around the nuns is really good, and it'd be great to see if there's any more detail there. People have mentioned hospital, and there's a connection to hospital here. The graveyard stuff, as Ames already said, we haven't got a specific graveyard, but there were some burials that have since been moved. Some of the names that are coming through, some of the connection to water. It'd be good to hear some more of those stories. Veronica is doing very well because she's picking up a good amount of stuff. And Di also had Augusta earlier on that we'd love to hear a little bit more about.
We've got water here that we were saying about. So
yeah. We've also got the white, and that being quite a relevant theme.
Okie dokie.
It's good.
There's some very.
So people are getting sort of sensations. So Ricky had a pain in the stomach. Kay Joyce had pain in the head. White is saying she keeps sneezing. Joanna Mills, I've got pain in the chest and a named Sister Anne, so that's really, really good. What's the name of, Isabella is saying, what's the name of the nuns Augusta? I'll confirm that in a minute. Di she's feeling tearful about losing a sense of homeland and peace. And Julie is saying, I'm feeling like there's a connection to burning. Are you all right there, Amy?
Yeah, I'm just going up the hill. There.
What does it feel like? Does it feel a bit wrong in there?
Yeah. It doesn't feel great, but it feels okay. Right. I know there's negative stuff here, and
Okay.
I also know that there's.
I don't know if Chloe Needham is talking about what's happened to you. She said the shortness of breathing. Is that the hill, or do you reckon she's picking that up about the location?
No, it was the hill. It was a bit steep. But I will say there's black cat sightings here as well. So we could be being stalked.
Also, black dog sightings.
And black dog sightings as well, with demonic eyes.
Okay.
Actually, I think someone picked
Okay,
up
interesting.
on
A lot of people are saying they're
animals
getting a
advice,
burning
isn't it?
sensation.
Oh, what?
Oh, wait, yeah, go on, carry on.
Getting a what sensation?
burning.
A burning sensation. Ooh, interesting.
So, Ames, do you know anything about burning sensation? Or
I've heard that
I do.
we do know a little bit about burning sensations, but I'm not going to say nothing because that's
no,
your
I just
department.
want yeah. There is a connection to burning sensations and fire and stuff like that. Not a fire, just to be clear, but there is a connection in a way. We could have different things, which would be amazing to see. But yeah,
Absolutely.
good stuff.
We've at the next location now, and as you can see,
Kate,
all right. If you look up, I don't know if you can see it properly.
that
here.
just feels dark and horrible there.
It really is dark and horrible. Hang on, I'm trying to get you to see people can see.
Laura Hawkins come up with a good one. Is there a bride scene? That's really good. I'd like to hear more about that.
Is there a what?
A bride, like a lady getting married. Bride.
Is there a what?
A bride. Is there a bride ghost there?
I don't know about
Not that I can see at the moment.
Or not. And we're right next to water.
Lots of people are coming up with the shortness of breath and that.
Right, we're right next to water as well.
Chloe saying she's been okay, some good comments coming in now, to be honest with you, and they're all following a very, very similar theme. So, Chloe saying being shown a large cauldron in a clearing, which is weaker there. Interesting.
Okay.
Veronica says gone from nuns to witches, or beloved to be witch, or believe be witch. I think that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoying the conversation. He's with you. So there must be something to do which is weaker and covered there. Tim, hi, how are you doing? Craig is saying, has there been any sightings on the pathway there in the woods? And Jenny is saying it's a horrible feeling there as well. She knows the location. Does it feel horrible?
It feels okay at the moment because it's still quite light. But I tell you what, when it gets a bit darker, the darker it gets, the more negative it gets.
It doesn't feel good.
So we'll come back to you at midnight.
Yeah.
We'll be hanging from the trees by then.
Yeah.
Okay. Karen Fortune is saying, was there an accident there?
It could have been an accident that was made
Laura
to look like something happened to make it look like an accident.
Is that a fact, or are you trying to make it for them?
No, I think it was a bit of a fact that there was something happened here that.
There has definitely been quite a lot of accidents along the footway through the years.
Okay.
So
All right, Danny's smiling. What have you got, Danny?
No, there's several different accounts of not accident as such, but things that have led to people, let's say, going the wrong way or doing like a result in that way. So it's not like there's a specific, this was a massive accident,
It feels
but
really funny now.
accounts talk about it in that way.
I'll tell you what, it's gone really heady around here as well now. It's just
Okay.
like, all of a sudden it's like around my head and that. It just feels really strange. Around my eyes as well.
Okay. Right. I think the negativity is more for people and we stick them to be whiz. Sue Latham. Hi, Sue is getting murder. Really, really good.
Yes, that is very
Diane and be very aware of a woman who hate men. And 3 women tortured a man and burnt his body. Okay. Very, very good name coming forward. I find it now. Someone was there it is. Isabella was saying, I'm getting the name. So that's not bad, I think. Jill was saying woods were used for plant herbs in the use of medicines. Sandra is saying Phil Witch is called akin to nuns made to look like an accident. That's good. Craig is saying dark spirits. Sue is saying, have you got pressure on your head, Amy?
Yes, it just like, it was very heavy pressure, and then my eyes kept like going in and out of focus for a moment. So it wasn't nice, but I'm okay now.
Okay. Right. Amy, Diane, Amy, call out what I bring you bless. So that's you
What'd she
bless.
say?
Say that again.
White Willow.
Right, call out what will I
Right.
bring you?
White Willow,
White Willow,
I bring you blessings.
White Willow, I bring you blessings. White Willow, I
Has it
bring
done
you
anything?
blessings.
It's making me feel weird.
Di, what's the Di, what's the
Just
story
trying to
there?
help
Why
us
have
here.
you asked
Yeah.
him to do that? Get a bit of detail.
It's probably to release the pressure or something like that.
Karen Fortune, ritual slaughter. Jill Page is saying, I've no idea why I want to say highwayman, so I believe there was someone who robbed and killed.
Let's go back round that way.
Sue is saying something close by you as spirit. Mark Richards has just joined us. Evening, Mark. How are you doing, buddy? Sue is saying dark edges. Laura Hawkins is saying Spanish connections. Craig is saying to call out for the spirits in the wood. You're going to try a little bit of that for us, Amy?
Yeah, if there's anyone here, could you please make yourself known? We mean you no harm and no disrespect. We just want to learn about you. Come and show yourself. Shine a light, touch one of us, throw something, run towards us. We just want to learn about you. If there's anyone here, could you please communicate with us in any way you see fit?
It looks like you're changing. It's very dark where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting really quite dark now. But I think that's more to do with the woods and that lot. We've got water right next to us as well.
Okay. Brilliant. Susan, she's got pain in her chest, making her feel very, very sick. Lots of these sensations on people at the moment. And she's also saying there's an altar in those woods as well. So that's why I don't know if you've ever come across anything like that there.
Ah, yes.
Karen,
Yes.
this is
There is
interesting.
something.
This is interesting. Is that go on? Same. Oh no, you can't yet. Sorry. Very good, actually. Karen Fortune is saying this is really hard when you do this the other way around. Karen Fortune is saying I get buried treasure.
Okay.
Wow.
Can you
I
tell us
like
where?
that one.
Could you tell us whereabouts
I
it
like
is?
that one. Karen, a little bit of pressure on you now. Like, whereabouts is it? Veronica
Actually, there
is
is
saying, my
local
back is
folklore
ice
of
cold.
that.
Be careful. They may be behind you. Sorry, Ant, what did you say? There's folklore of that.
There is local folklore of buried treasure somewhere in here, but no one knows where it is. And I've looked.
Ah, that's really good then. Well done. Brilliant. Sean says Epping Forest, but the water could be significant. No, we're not in Epping Forest, or they're not in Epping Forest tonight. They're a little bit more up country this evening. Elwolf is saying, how are you sensing a woman out there? Sue is also saying, got Epping. No, we're not in Epping this evening. Is saying, is there pirates?
Pirates. We're nowhere near the ocean.
Okay.
This is the closest you're going to see to the ocean. That's a little stream right here.
Yeah, okay. Ricky is saying, be warned, guys. I do feel you're being followed.
That doesn't
And we're getting
surprise
a
me.
real random one from Laura. She's saying very random, but I'm getting clementines or oranges.
Oh,
Does that mean anything?
let's have a look.
Okay.
That's really interesting. So Craig's picking up on the paratech or ovulus Olivia Fear. Okay. Di is saying the hall. Karen is saying, remember Karen said about the treasure. She's saying by a tree, and she says smiley face or actually miserable face, not a lot of help. It could be right by them by the tree. So it's good that you got
Could
that
be.
feeling, to be honest with you. So
You got a spade.
Not on me. I've got my hands if I need.
yeah, fancy coming so unprepared.
Oh no, tell me about it.
Co-leader was
It's not
just
good,
saying
is it?
pressure and getting more intense, like a panic anxiety feeling.
Okay.
Are you?
Eh?
Do you still feel all right, or are you getting pains, or do you feel?
I feel okay. I feel fine. I do. I don't know.
What
Do you
about-
feel?
What about Anne?
Getting a lot of anxiety at the minute.
He's getting anxiety, but
I know we are surrounded. I don't know what by.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So it'll be interesting
Jill
to
is
see if
getting
anyone
Brixham.
can pick up on that.
Yeah. Okay. Jill is getting Brixham. No idea of the name or the place. No, we're not down that way actually. Teresa Francis. I think there is a woman behind.
okay.
Not a really very kind way to talk about ants, to be fair.
Well, yeah. It's got longer hair than me, so do you know what I mean?
Actually, Teresa, she's got the most amazing coffee shop just over the road from GHT HQ called Baskerville. So give her a little plug there because she always watches.
Ooh.
It's a nice plug.
I might get a free one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sandra said, is this a castle?
No, it's not a castle.
And Lynn is saying a male. Right, okay. Lynn is saying a male in a hooded cloak by Amy.
Okay.
It's not me, I can say that. But that is relevant as well.
Isabel. Oh, is it? Tell us a bit more.
Tell us a bit more.
There has been sightings of a small group of sort of hooded, faceless monks within these woods. I believe it's only 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
And they're not particularly nice.
That's good.
They actually show themselves to you.
Yeah, that's good. The orange thing is more to do with the building, a possible orangery.
Well, that I
So that
found.
could be very, very good. Yeah. Thank me for the big plug, but it doesn't say I'm getting a free coffee tomorrow. David is saying the castle. And Sue is saying, is there a wing close by? Getting some more names now. Jill is saying the name Agatha.
Ooh, let's have a
I
look,
think it's
shall we?
possible for the time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably possible. It's very possible for the time period, I reckon.
Not Agatha,
Craig.
but there is a name that starts Ag. So it'd be good, Jill, for you to kind of continue and see what you pick up around that.
Yeah, that would be good. Craig is saying, is there something to do with a cross nearby? Right, Amy, hear me. You've got something for me to do in a second. One of the watchers has given her a little challenge to do, which I think she should try and do, actually.
She's still there.
So I think they've just lost signal. There's some good stuff coming through tonight, mate, isn't it?
There's some very.
Right, we can't see you. I don't know if you're just in a dark. Can you hear us? Right, just while we've lost them, are you able to verify any of the stuff in the last few minutes about in the woods?
Oh.
Amy, are you there? Here she is. Here she is.
Is she back?
She's not moving. No.
She's there. She's not there.
Amy, can you hear us?
Okay.
I mean, you've lost signal, so you might have to go back a little bit to where you were. Shall I take and then put her back in? If we can do that. Hang on. Right, let's try that. Danny, so what? Some of this stuff that we're getting, can you verify if it's I'm trying to sort these guys?
So Chloe's just put Agnes, which is a good name. Very good name. Well done, Chloe. What else have we got? Some of the dates that are coming through are quite good. Obviously, Anne had confirmed some of the sightings around the hooded figures that we were talking about. We talked a little bit about accident. They're back. They're not back. We talked a little bit about accidents, and there are several different connections to accidents of some way, shape, or form. So it'd be good for us to dig in a little bit more there. We talked a lot about burning and fire, and again, there is a story that connects us into not necessarily an actual burning or fire, but a connection to it in that way. Where else are we going? We've talked about witches, and Amy shared some of that stuff at the beginning. Cross nearby. I'm pretty sure, Craig, there would be a cross nearby based on the location. Where else are we going? There's literally loads.
It's really good because I want them to do. I wanted to try and do this.
Interesting. I'm still trying to find some stuff with that because quite a few people have got like stomach-based stuff. We obviously had hospital earlier in the connection to hospital and kind of Red Cross. Hello, Archie. Here he is. Oh. Say hello to everyone, even though you smell disgusting. The paranormal beagle. That's what we can do. We can be the mascot, the beagle mascot.
I can actually smell that dog.
Everyone's been talking about the head pains. I've been having pain in forehead and back of my neck, like since about halfway through the show.
Yep, so I got that about 5 minutes and still got it.
Right. Can you hear us?
Just about, yes. It keeps coming in and out. So I don't know if
Right,
something's
okay.
messing around with the signal or what. So what do you
I've
want
got
me to
something for
do?
you to do. So Mark Richardson, okay, medium, down sort of bright, he resides from. Okay, great to have you here.
Okay.
He's saying to you, take 7 or 8 paces back, and to the left there's a strong energy. Can you move there and see how you feel?
Right, 7 or 8 paces to the left. Right, so give me that.
7 or 8
We
paces
don't know
back
where we were
and
when
to the left.
that happened.
Yeah.
Right, so let me see if it's over here then. So I think when we was over there, it was kind of over this direction, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
So I wonder if he's thinking about
Mark, if you're
here.
still here, can you? Mark, if you're still there, can you sort of try and give us a little bit of a steer? Are they in the right place?
I think you've run about this
Derek,
direct round
hi
here.
Derek, how you doing, buddy? Okay. Mark's still with us, to be honest with you. Does it? Do you feel anything there?
I don't personally feel anything here because I don't really get that many feelings. But Ant reckons it feels a bit rough.
Okay, that's interesting. So Di is saying World War II plane crash in the woods and she saw a parachute.
I don't know about that one, World War
Quite
II
interesting.
plane crashing.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Obviously, it would have been planes there
But
anyway.
can I also say there's something relevant to the bridge up above me as well, which is a viaduct.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Interesting.
So
All right.
that's
So
quite
it
relevant.
could be a hanging with your neck. You're picking up on. Okay.
Okay.
So that's good. Right. Marcus come back and he said it's very, very strong. Very strong. Okay. So that's
Okay.
really, really good. Sue is saying dark energy affecting people, so just be careful, just in case it things turn on you, to be honest with you. Kay John is saying she's seeing random faces behind you.
That doesn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most negative part of the area. This is where we're standing now, isn't it? Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Karen Fortune is now run off of there.
Yeah.
I'm guessing she's talking about the viaduct.
Someone just
Chloe is
moved
saying
in
she's
front
still
of me
seeing
then. I
makeshift
don't know
crosses
where-
made from.
I just seen something pass
What was it?
right in front of me. I don't know what it is because there's nothing on the floor. It just seemed like a white line, but that's all I saw because I was concentrating on the screen and something just passed in front of me, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it was because there's nothing on the floor to say what it could be.
Okay. Lynn is just saying that's a very evil spot where we're standing.
Mm-hmm.
And again, someone else said dark energy there. So that, just be careful, guys, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, we've only got a few more minutes
Mark
anyway,
is saying,
so...
told you it was negative. And it would be low to the ground. Okay, so Mark is saying it negative and it would be low to the ground. So maybe that's what you've just seen, Amy.
Yeah, absolutely. Could have been.
Laura is saying,
it was quite low
in the
to the
sense
ground.
that they want to be left alone, they don't. Okay, yeah, great. So Laura's saying, I'm getting the sense they want to be left alone. They don't want to be part of society. Sandra feels very, very scary. I guess you don't need telling that. Craig is saying, and Veronica, actually, we've had this from somewhere else. So, Veronica, you're doing really well tonight.
Oh, is he
Someone up
through?
on that hill.
Ah,
Someone up there on the left.
what? Living or dead? What are you looking at?
Neither alive or dead.
Oh, great.
This is interesting. Right. Tim Abbott is saying you must understand why there is history of a serial killer and people being murdered in the same manner. Sorry, I was thinking that was a down south saying same area, same manner. I guess you're saying same method of killing.
Yeah, there has been. Now we've come to the end. Like there has been a murder here, and not just one. I think there's been a couple, and also something to do with witches killing somebody as well. Apparently so. So, do you want Danny to come out with all the history now?
Okay.
You could do some of the history, and I'll fill in some gaps. You know it inside
We've
out.
lost you again.
No,
Amy.
You're going to do a better job of it than me.
Jenny is saying King Charles hid from the. Well,
What's he saying?
she's saying King Charles hid from the army in one of those trees.
I don't know about that.
I don't know that one.
No, that'd be more Boscobel House way, wouldn't it? So, I say all I know is
Okay.
Right,
Well, we're net. Yeah.
right. I don't know too
Sorry,
much
Amy, carry
about
on.
the history. Sorry, I don't know too much about the history. I know that apparently there was a male that did some crimes, and some witches were asked to do something and kill him. That's all I know about that bit. So, over to Dan.
Are we doing it right from the beginning of where you are?
You can do it anywhere you want.
All right, so Ames and Ant are at Graceview Priory. Now, Graceview Priory is Leicestershire way?
Leicestershire way,
Leicester. Yeah. You can tell I don't get up north very often, can't you? And they're basically, so short version, so founded right back in 1239, so the 13th century. The priory actually was fairly big. Now, Veronica, you said earlier on 18 nuns. It was actually 16 nuns. So very well done there, because that is very close and very on point, and I'm sure there are a couple in and out. And it was attached to a hospital which cared for people. Now, the relevance around Veronica, again, you had white nuns, and lots of people were getting white very earlier on. They were called the White Nuns of St. Augustine. So that's how they were referred to. And the monastery itself was dissolved in 1538. Now, there's several amounts of history that then goes through all the way 17, 18, and 1900s, with several deaths, handing over of families, different people getting involved, different people residing here, and all of those people have had some form of connection. So a lot of the names we were coming up with, I was relating back to the people that had either resided or had a connection to this land in some way, shape, or form. Now, one of the biggest things is there's lots of paranormal phenomena that happens and has been witnessed. Now, lots of you were talking about the bridge. Back just where Amy came from, there used to be a railway bridge, and we obviously heard about the viaduct. There are lots of sightings which happened some years ago from various people of a white lady who would walk amongst them. And that goes from bus drivers to general passers-by, to people who have gone out ghost hunting. And there are lots of different confirmed sightings of this grey lady. Now, you mentioned about fire and burning. One of the people who witnessed that inside the car, the engine was off, the car was freezing cold, and they felt like they were burning inside the car. And they had this sudden, like, flame, which felt like it was coming up through them as they had this sighting. So, great spot there earlier on. We talked a lot about harm around that bridge, people falling down, people coming over it, and again, various different sightings have caused some accidents around that bridge. There was something that didn't happen too long ago, only 14 or so years. There were a couple of girls and their father who were investigating around the area, and they actually got lost. They lost consciousness, they fell down and tumbled through the kind of wooded areas, and there was a little bit of a search that they had to then go and find those people. So where we were talking about accidents again and feeling like people had fallen over, that was connected back there again. There is literally so much. We can go on and on and on. But, you know, as we were confirming it as we went through, some really great stuff here. There was something really interesting about that fish pond, which is why I pulled it out. There was a baby that was supposedly drowned in that pond. And the white lady said to actually want to go back and retrieve that baby, if I remember it. That's paraphrasing. So, yeah, the 16th century this was. There was an illegitimate child. When the baby was discovered, it was drowned by the nuns in a nearby fish pond, and the prioress was wailed up inside the priory as punishment. Some believe her ghost still wanders around in search for her baby, and that's Lady Rohes.
I'm surprised nobody mentioned Rosie de Varden. Like, she's the main person that was, and she was actually buried at the site, but they had to remove her body and bury her somewhere else. So that's, I don't know how long ago they did that, but I don't think there's only so many people know where she's actually buried. So that's why I got all excited when they mentioned the word rosary.
I believe
Rosary bead.
they moved that grave when they built the road there.
Yeah.
So they removed it then, so that would have been
I would have thought
60s,
it.
70s.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have moved us somewhere like Breedon on the Hill or somewhere like that. I'm not sure. So.
Very good night. I can't work out if Andy's frozen or if he's just sitting still.
Yeah, I can't tell either at the minute.
He's gone.
It's just me and you.
Here we are. I've become the host. I've got a promotion. Right, folks, here we are. Welcome to the Ghost Hunter Tours Live with your host, Danny. Don't know where Andy's gone. Maybe back. He may not be back. But I'm the new star of the show. Ames is out at a secret location. We're going to get you to guess where she is. We're just going to pretend the last hour didn't happen and we're going to go for it again.
Guess what? I'm almost out of battery as well.
No way. I don't know where he's gone. I don't actually know if he's going to come back in.
Neither do I.
Can he get back in?
I don't know. It looks like you're ending the show tonight, young Dan.
I don't even know if I can end the show. I've only got an option to leave the studio. Do I know if the baby was a boy? Oh, good question. It doesn't say whether it was a boy or a girl. Whether the baby was a boy.
I don't know if the baby was a boy or a girl.
I believe it was a baby boy, but I don't think there's anything confirmed.
He thinks it's a baby boy, but there's nothing confirmed. So
good stuff. There we go. Good on you, Joanna. Die at the Clock Tower, Bristol next Saturday.
Yeah, I'm there as well.
GHP.
Yeah, I'm at Warmley Clock
exciting.
Tower. It's going to be amazing. And I'll try and get a live done while I'm there as well.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. Here he is.
Here he is.
He's coming. He's got a little spinning circle.
Hello.
Here he is. I thought that was my moment of
Managed
fame.
to get back right at the end. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it was good. I could see you. No, that was absolutely brilliant. Amy, thank you ever so much. That's been a
You're
brilliant live, to be honest with you.
Very good.
Tonight. So
Thank you so much.
that was thank you. That was brilliant as well.
Yeah,
So
everyone was brilliant.
yeah, superb actually. Dan, do you want your show back this week?
My show?
Who,
My
me?
show? No, Ames.
No,
Ames is
Amy's
coming
show.
back next week, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have it back ready for next
No,
week.
do you want your show back
Thank
next
you.
week?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
No problem at all.
Good stuff.
Right, guys. Thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. And Amy, and thanks for a superb job. Dan, thank you as always for superb history and verification and everything like that. Have a great week, guys, and we'll see you next Sunday.